Hey, it's like I never left. I mean, I kind of
Inquisitor.
did it. I kind of did. Also, I don't know how much time you're spending between episodes. Welcome back to Let's Play Nerds. Nerds spelled with a 3. Inquisition. It's spelled with a 3 because you didn't expect it. There's only one of me. It doesn't make any
What
sense.
do you
Why is he
mean?
using the number 3? Finally made the title make sense. So, yeah, last we left off, yeah, it was a bunch of side character stuff that honestly I was really enjoying. I really liked my two new drinking buddies. One of them's better as a drinking buddy than the other, but the other one has a more interesting redemption arc that I like. Kind of like the idea of like it's sort of a fake it till you make it scenario, you know. Like, but also like he's trying to replace a good man, and then he learns how to be a good man through that. I mean, it's a little more complicated than that, but yeah.
Your
Anyway,
worship, may I deliver a message from Lord Adorno Cielo Trantor Vativa? His lordship accepts your request
yeah,
for a
that
duel for the affection of Lady Montelier. He awaits your pleasure in Val Royal.
I haven't heard the guy's name yet, but that's definitely his name.
Tell Lord Otranto I look forward to settling this honorably.
At once, Inquisitor. He wishes you a speedy journey to the capital.
So he's basically just saying, "Hey man, hurry up." Boy, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, I just realized I put Vivian and Sarah together again. I mean, maybe they'll write in such a way that they eventually see eye to eye, but they really act like they're never going to see eye to eye. Just how that is.
I am Lord Otranto Aventiva, rightfully betrothed of Lady Josephine Montelier. Songs of your exploits have spread to my city, Inquisitor. It's humbling to
Okay,
make
it
your
is a
acquaintance.
duel. Yeah, no, this is either the
It
one
is a
episode of
pity it will
Firefly
not
or
last
it's the
long.
ending of Hamilton.
Before we duel, I trust you find the weapon to your satisfaction.
Rapiers will do if you're out of your depth with a more substantial weapon.
Very good. Let us
Zing.
begin.
Okay, so wait. But she said I wouldn't be skewered.
An admirable start, Inquisitor.
Okay, we've combined Firefly,
I assume
Hamilton.
your elven clan stumbled upon a practice sword one day in the woods.
Oh no, is this the... Oh yeah, and I was gonna say Princess Bride. But is
I'm
this the
glad
Monkey
Lady
Island
Montelier is
style of
dear,
sword fighting?
exquisite as I've heard her appearance to be.
Am I supposed to click something? I'm not doing very good.
Cutting you down in front of Josephine would have given a poor first impression of House Otranto to my bride.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I gotta be
I'll be sure to
snarky.
tell Josephine you fought bravely.
I admire your fearlessness, but you cannot hope.
Stop!
I love how there's just
Josephine.
two people happening next to each other. It's not even a thick
Lady
crowd.
Montelier, what a pleasure to...
What are you doing?
Dueling?
Josephine, I can't take the chance that you might have to marry him.
That's not your decision. The Inquisition needs you. I need you. Yet you threw yourself into danger. Why do this? Why risk everything we've built? Why risk your life?
Ooh, ooh, that'd be rough. Okay.
Because I love you.
You do?
He does?
Apparently I do. It's on brand.
I wasn't quite sure until I said it, but yes. Yes,
Okay, I kind of like that. That works.
I love you too.
Well fought.
Lord Otranto,
I'd assumed your liaison with the Inquisitor was an affair of passion or convenience, Lady Montilyet. But I'm not fool enough to stand in the way of true affection. The Otrantos regretfully withdraw the terms of our betrothal.
thank you.
Do not thank me. I know when I'm outmatched.
Yeah, you know what? I was getting something to that effect, but he beat me to it. So good on him.
I'm sorry I didn't tell you about arranging the duel.
Given that you're in one piece, body and dignity, I forgive you. Just do kiss me again.
Could I have talked to her beforehand to stop this from happening? Oh, look who's by the fireplace. Did we just move the couch in front of the fireplace just for this? I mean, to be
I
fair,
can't stop thinking about your
it's
duel
a
in
it's a
Val
good
Royeaux.
it's a good night in.
Running into the middle of the crowd, the noise, the swords flashing. I was so worried for you, but at the same time, well, it was the most exciting thing I've seen in ages.
You do remember what this Inquisition has been doing, don't you?
Allow me to correct myself. The most exciting thing I have seen that didn't threaten to stop my heart. You know,
I mean,
when I first laid eyes on
there
you
was a
back at
threat
Haven,
of death, but
I
you know.
hadn't an inkling we'd become so close.
Tempting. Yeah.
I didn't either, at first.
Then it's astounding either of us realized we had feelings for each other at all. These moments seem so
It's very
deep,
stunning considering you were in the battle
especially
about it for a
given their
bit.
greater calling. Sometimes I must remind myself that I'm required to share you with the rest of the world.
Hang the world. It can survive without the Inquisitor and Josephine now and then.
For now, I very much agree.
That was nice. That was very nice.
I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
Yep.
I didn't care for it myself.
I shouldn't be surprised. The Chantry can be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. Gaspard rules a country. The divine influences half a continent.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
With an Illuvion, Corypheus could cross into the Fade in the flesh.
Indeed. The Inquisitor can attest that these artifacts still work if one knows how to use them.
What happens when Corypheus enters the Fade?
Why, he will gain his heart's desire and take the power of a god. Or, and this is more likely, the lunatic will unleash forces that tear the world apart.
I mean, it sounds like he would do both. I'm pretty sure he'd do both.
I won't allow it. I can't.
Indeed, should Corypheus succeed, do not doubt you would be first to feel his holy wrath.
Pardon me, but does this mean everything's lost unless we get to the Illuvion before him?
Corypheus has a head start, no matter how quickly our army moves.
We should gather our allies before we march.
Can we wait for them? We should send our spies ahead to the Arbor Wilds.
Without support from the soldiers, you'd lose half of them.
Then what should we do?
Stop panicking?
For starters, we don't let Corypheus worry us to death. Imagine how embarrassing that would be.
Mm-hmm.
Josephine, have our allies send scouts to meet us in the wilds. Liliana, your fastest agents will join them. Together, we'll have enough spies to slow down Corypheus's army until Cullen's soldiers arrive.
Such confidence. But the Arbor Wilds are not so kind to visitors. Old elven magic lingers in those woods.
We've
We'd be
explored a
remiss
lot of
to
old
not take
elven
advantage
magic.
of your knowledge, Lady Morgan. Please lend us your expertise.
'Tis why I came here. Although it is good to see its value recognized.
Any further instructions, Inquisitor?
Oh, darn it. Polar opposite choices. You know what?
Remember what Corypheus has done while you plan. Every loss, every setback, every death. Let him learn what it means to be an enemy of the Inquisition.
We'll hound Corypheus in the wilds before he can find the temple or the Silurion.
Nice. I like it. Like it a lot. All right. You're probably gonna need to bring Solus with because elven magic, he gets it. Yeah, this is kind of my core group for the main story missions. I like them a lot. I just think they've been pretty great. Montage time. Oh, the crow's flying off. There needs to be someone, Wait. Oh, everyone's got a crow. Alright. Remember, when the crow flies off, there needs to be someone under the cliff to look up and see it. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good, is it? Unless the red tents are Corypheus? I think the red tents are Corypheus. Nice.
Inquisitor,
How goes the battle, Captain?
the Red Templars fall beneath our blades, your worship. Commander Cullen says they're nearly finished. Our scouts saw Corypheus traveling towards an elven ruin to the north. We can clear you a path through his armies.
Do only what you must. We need enough people for a celebration when we get back to Skyhold.
We will not fail you, my lord, no matter what comes. Andraste guide you, Inquisitor.
I wonder, is it Andraste your soldiers invoke during battle, or does a more immediate name come to their lips?
They show me respect, Morrigan. No one mistakes me for the Maker.
True. You are far more likely to come to their aid than a Chantry fable. But I digress. If your scouts report accurately, I believe these ruins to be the Temple of Mathal,
Which is?
a place of worship out of elven legend. If Corypheus seeks it, then the Illuvian he covets lies within.
Oh, that's intense.
Let us hope we reach this temple before the
What
entire
explosives
forest
do
is
we
reduced to ash.
use?
You've put together an impressive army, Inquisitor.
You're dressed for battle.
If the Herald of Andraste dares the fray, I could hardly stay at home.
Should you risk yourself in battle, Marquise Briala?
It's safer here with the Red Templars than home with Orlesian nobles eyeing my back. It would be refreshing to see the
Does
blade
make
coming.
sense.
Sound the charge, Inquisitor. And we'll show Corypheus what comes of interfering in the affairs of Orlais.
It's...
Inquisitor, I hear this Illuvian lies in a temple nearby. No doubt you're departing for it now. Be safe.
Once we're home, we'll spend quite some time in private.
How can you think of that now?
How can I not?
We'll arrange something after. Return once you can.
What is this thing? Like a giant bow? Like a giant crossbow? Something about the curved parts to it. Is that done so that, like, if someone runs at it from the front, they die?
Listen to how close the fighting's gotten. It will be worse ahead.
If the soldiers aren't careful with their fires, they'll do Corypheus's work for him.
Do you sense the magic crackling? Something.
Oh, you're with me.
powerful from
Oh,
the Red
you're
Templars
cool.
stirs.
Will you help in combat? Because that'd be kind of awesome. What's that? Is that a snipe? This place is so green for it being such a case of war here. You know?
The Inquisition!
Oh, it's Colin! Whew, glad I jumped in and helped there. Colin, you're still... Okay, yeah, good. You're still good. Where's Morgan? Is Morgan still here? Guys. Where's Morgan? Whoa, that's a cool gate. So are these dog statues that we find everywhere? Is it the ancient Elvish that did that?
In front of us, rage burning red. So close to what he wants, what he was, what he will be.
Corypheus.
I hear fighting ahead.
Oh, good. Morgan's still... Okay, perfect.
Namelana Sabanalen.
They still think to fight us, Master.
Oh. Is
These
that?
are but remnants. They will not.
He just
keep
looks
us
different
from
now?
the Well of Sorrows.
Well of Sorrows?
Wait, she's shrugging? Oh, that means this isn't good. If she doesn't know what it is.
Be honored. Witness death at the hands of a new god.
Oh, is he just going straight through it? Is he... Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'm just about to talk about what a great villain moment that was, but then it's like, now he's just gone. Oh, is he going to jump scare us? Please jump scare us. This one of the elves guarding it. Oh, is this like the what you call it guys in the third Indiana Jones? Oh no! Oh, is he gonna turn into Corypheus?
It cannot be.
Across the bridge! Now!
So is that how he's doing this? Every time he dies, he just turns into anybody he's next to? Whoop! Thank you, Magic Door.
At last, Mathal's sanctum. Let us proceed before Corypheus interferes.
You said Corypheus wanted an Eluvian, but he mentioned a Well of Sorrows. Which is right?
I am uncertain of what he referred to.
Alright.
Could they be the same?
I should have used
Could
the second
Eluvian
option.
translate into Well of Sorrows?
No. It seems an Eluvian is not the prize Corypheus seeks. Yes, I was wrong. Does that please you? Whatever the Well of Sorrows might be, Corypheus seeks it, and thus you must keep it from his grasp.
She's got a point.
Let's find
Doesn't
this
matter
well
whether
before
it's this or
Corypheus's
that.
people do.
We just gotta stop the
I want
guy.
to know how Corypheus returned to life. We saw him die.
And his life force passes on to any blighted creature, Darkspawn, or Grey Warden.
Then Corypheus cannot die. Destroy his body and he will assume another.
We'll find a way to stop him once we're done here.
'Tis strange. Archdemons possess the same ability, and still the Grey Wardens are able to slay them. Yet Corypheus... It appears the temple's magics are still strong.
Ancient Elven. I can't make out much.
Atishol vir Abalasan. It means enter the path of the Well of Sorrows.
There is something about knowledge. Respect.
Just remember, Jehovah begins with an I. Okay, we gotta make sure we don't step on the wrong one.
'Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
Wait, is that a good omen? Because he's saying he's entering this place to get the well, and now this place is saying they have the well. It's the same information we already had.
At least we know the Well of Sorrows was important.
Supplicants to Mathal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
Perform a ritual to appease elven gods? Long dead or no, I don't like it.
Oh, that's cool.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back.
There.
Well done. Let us see what awaits.
Oh, that's a cool bird. Look at that.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the temple's guardians.
They hurt themselves for years to get stronger, but they still die so easily.
Perhaps we shall fare better. Why would this be here?
Something wrong.
It depicts the dread wolf, Fen-Harel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond for all time. Setting Fen-Harel in Mathal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
My clan set statues of the Dread Wolf outside our camp. They're meant to frighten harmful spirits.
Perhaps. I thought the ancient elves above quaint superstitions.
For all your knowledge, Lady Morrigan, you cannot resist giving legend the weight of history. The wise do not mistake one for the other.
Pray tell, what meaning does our elven expert sense lurking behind this?
None we can discern by staring at it.
Oh.
You two look like you're about to kiss when you argue.
'Tis time we pressed forward.
Agreed.
Ah, that was the proper response.
Hold them off!
Come on, we might catch them.
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
People are dying outside while we stand here. If we use the tunnel, more of our soldiers can flee.
In this case, I must agree with the witch. This is ancient ground, deserving of our respect.
You see the urgency? We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
We don't know what's behind those doors. They might have a reason for going another way.
Had they the option, they would have proceeded. That must lead to their goal.
Their goal? Or yours?
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
I wasn't expecting your answer to be so romantic.
Trust me, your surprise is matched only by my own. Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed. It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The
Yeah,
term I
that makes
deciphered
sense.
was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Did you not trust me enough to tell me about this price when you read it?
I hoped to find more information. If I intended to cheat you, I would have feigned ignorance entirely. My priority is your cause, but
You have a
if the
point.
opportunity
I'm just
arises
not
to
fully
save
understanding
this
your
well,
justification
I
and
am willing
holding
to
that
pay
part
the
back.
cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
Oh, I get it. I get it. I get it. It's just like the atriums, right? Where it's basically you have a start point and an end point. And then you can't step off of it in the process.
did something.
Indeed. Time to proceed to the next ritual, I should think.
Perfect. But that took me a bit of time to figure out, though. Like, they refer to these as trials. Like, whoever made this temple is like the only people that can access this well need to be people who are decent at critical thinking and puzzles.
'Tis not what I expected. What was this chamber used for?
Judgment?
We're being watched.
Let's make peace with these guys. Let's get them on our side.
Vernavis, you are unlike the other invaders. You have the features of those who call themselves Elven. You bear the mark of magic, which is familiar. How has this come to pass? What is your connection to those who first disturbed our slumber?
Oh, were they like in cryosleep until they had to rescue this place? That's another BioWare trope that they seem to do.
We are sentinels, tasked with standing against those who trespass on sacred ground. We wake only to fight, to preserve this place. Our numbers diminish with each invasion. I know what you seek. Like all who have come before you, you wish to drink from the Vira Belasan.
The place of the Way of Sorrows. He speaks of the well.
It is not for you. It is not for any of you.
Solus, perhaps he'll listen to you.
What shall I say, Inquisitor? Shall I sway him from a millennia of service by virtue of our shared blood? He clings to all that remains of his world.
Well, I was thinking your
because he
knowledge
lacks
of
the power to
history.
restore it.
Our people have lost everything. They need you. They could learn from you.
Our people? The ones we see in the forest, shadows wearing Valisleen. You are not my people. And you have invaded our sanctum as readily as the Shemlin.
We knew this place was sacred. We've respected it as best we could.
Well, I mean, I guess
I believe
entering.
you. Trespassers
Whoa!
you are, but you have followed rites of petition. You have shown respect to Mythal. If these others are enemies of yours, we will aid you in destroying them. When this is done, you shall be permitted to depart. And never return.
This is
Agreed.
our goal, is it not? There is no reason to fight these sentinels.
Consider carefully. You must stop Corypheus, yes, but you may also need the well for your own.
Nope, we're gonna ally.
I accept your offer.
You will be guided to those you seek. As for the Vira Belasan, it shall not be despoiled, even if I must destroy it myself.
No!
Morrigan!
Well, that should be interesting when that issue comes on.
Mytholanast.
That's helpful.
So they're not all
Since
turning
Morrigan
on us
pays
because
off on her
she.
own.
She seeks to protect the Well of Sorrows.
She turned into a bird.
That's the most like straightforward thing Cole has ever said. Is this? I can't tell if this is a door or not. Is this a door? Oh, that. Now I'm even more lost. I'm so lost. Okay, is this the right way? No. Is this not a doorway here? Because we went that way. Alright, I literally just looked up a guide online. Ugh. And found out that, yes, this is the guy I'm supposed to follow. Okay. Boy. Hey, at least I went to the spot and replenished all my spells. That's nice. Okay, I'm gonna try not to lose you. If they're gonna tell you to follow a guide, maybe they should put a marker on
This
them.
place looks untouched.
The entire temple must have looked like this long ago. How could the elves pour such devotion into this nonsense?
We can always ask our hosts.
I will leave that to you.
Fair enough. I also appreciated that earlier conversation with Morgan, realizing that if I hadn't brought Solus along, that wouldn't have happened. But it was such a great moment of those two characters.
Penshra, Gilas Velathan.
I believe she would prefer that we remain close.
Just a quick look around.
You should have said that last time I left you. I made it.
The Well of Sorrows. So Mithal endures. It's loud and so cold.
Andraste, guide us.
Fight on! An army of these bastards won't stop us! How will you get to the well, General?
You tough bastards. A day's march, hours of fighting, and still fierce as dragons. The Chantry never knew what it was throwing away.
Samson, sir, watch out!
Inquisitor. You and those elf things don't know when to stop. We come to the back end of nowhere, and here you are.
Oh, I mean, there we go. That's the answer.
Leading the Inquisition takes me to all sorts of interesting places.
You came too far this time. Corypheus chose me twice. First as his general, now as the vessel for the Well of Sorrows. You know what's inside the well? Wisdom. The kind of wisdom that can scour a world. I give it to Corypheus, that he can walk into the Fade without your precious anchor.
Once Corypheus is that powerful, you and your soldiers
Ooh,
will
can I
just
turn
slow
him
him
against
down.
his master? I turn the bad guys against each other.
Is that the best you could do? You're no match
That
for
was worth a
Corypheus.
shot.
Even if you drink from the well, you'll never master its wisdom as he could. This is the strength the Chantry tried to bind.
Oh, is this, is he gonna choose poorly?
The new god. I will bring Corypheus the well's power and your head, all at once. To arms!
Where'd Corypheus go, though? Because he just, like, he took a random body and then headed out. Oh, finally. Boy, that fight was hard.
Take it from Corypheus. You mustn't.
He's still breathing.
We can take him back to Skyhold for judgment.
Acquired certainty. What is that? Ooh.
You heard his parting words, Inquisitor. The elf seeks to destroy the Well of Sorrows.
So the sanctum is despoiled at last.
You would have destroyed the well yourself, given the chance.
To
I
keep
mean,
it from
that's
your
your
grasping
argument.
fingers.
But, like, he wasn't
Better it
going
be
to
lost than
unless we
bestowed
try
on
to
the
get
undeserving.
it.
Fool.
Right?
You'd let your people's legacy rot in the shadows.
Corypheus needed Samson to use the well. Without him, there's no vessel to claim it.
The moment we leave, he will send more forces to secure this place. The well clearly offers power, Inquisitor. If that power can be turned against Corypheus, can you afford not to use it?
I made an alliance with these
You even
guys.
know what you ask.
No, we don't, because your writing was very vague.
Thal reached the end of their years. They would pass their knowledge on through this.
Oh.
All that we were, all that we knew,
it would be lost forever.
It's better that knowledge remain in the well, never passed on. You'd rather destroy it.
There are other places, friend, other duties. Your people yet linger. Elven such as you? Yes, such as I. You have shown respect to Mythal.
Interesting, because he normally doesn't identify as Elven.
In you I cannot deny. Is that your desire? To partake of the Vira Belasan as best you can? To fight your enemy?
Gifts like this don't come freely.
No boon of Mythal was ever granted without cost. The Vira Belasan may be too much for a mortal to comprehend.
Yeah.
Brave it if you must. But know you this. You shall be bound forever to the will of Mythal.
Bound to a goddess who no longer exists, if she ever did.
Bound as we are bound. The choice is yours.
You could come with us. Fight Corypheus. He killed your people.
We killed ourselves. Long ago.
Malas amali nahalam abalas.
That is really cool armor, though.
His name, Abalas, means sorrow. I said, I hoped he finds a new name.
You'll note the intact Illuvian. I was correct on that count, at least.
Is it still a threat? Can Corypheus use it to travel the Fade?
You recall when I took you through my Illuvian, I said each required a key? The well is the key. Take its power, and Mythal's last Illuvian will be no more use to Corypheus than glass. I did not expect the well to feel so hungry.
All right, she can do it if she wants, but
Let's
careful.
not be reckless. I don't want anyone hurt.
I am willing to pay the price the well demands. I am also the best suited to use its knowledge in your service.
Or more likely to your own ends?
What would you know of my
I mean, a little
ends,
bit.
Elf?
You are a glutton drooling at the sight of a feast. You cannot be trusted.
Oh, that's a diss.
Of those present, I alone have the training to make use of this. Let me drink, Inquisitor.
All right.
Are you sure you want this, Morrigan? We don't know what will happen.
We do not, and yet it must be done. I am ready.
Thoughts?
She is right about only one thing. We should take the power which lies in that well.
If it is truly between you and her, then let her take the risk. Make her help us all.
So many voices. They would be in your head, talking over you. You don't want them.
Enough
That's
deliberation.
the point.
Give me your decision.
That's my main fear.
It's yours.
All right. Vivian's probably not going to stick around for too much longer. I can still see you in the water. Oh no, we're getting all splashed. Does that mean we're taking a bit of the knowledge? Whoa! It's just all gone.
Elasin Salah. Visan Allah.
Oh wait.
I am intact.
Does she have DID now?
There is much to sift through. But now we can...
Yeah, I was wondering where he was.
The Illuvian!
They fly now? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Through the mirror.
Who's that? Liara? Oh, they came with us! Oh, tsunami test. If you're wondering where that sound's coming from. It's 11:45. I don't know why that's the time they always do the test. Are we just... When did they send us to the wood between the worlds before coming out of this thing? Or can it connect either way I want?
It is done.
I should learn not to record just before noon on the first weekday of the month. I want to find out who the water Liara was.
When you went through that mirror, Corypheus and his archdemon fled the field. I'm not sure why.
What he wanted was no longer within the temple.
Perhaps. He spent so long trying to get into the temple, he probably couldn't have helped.
Oh yeah,
his
you had to get
forces
back
by
the old
that
way.
point.
Then Corypheus is finished.
If he is wise, he will hide and rebuild his strength before he attacks again.
He will not hide.
Meaning he will attack us directly. It's Skyhold.
Not necessarily. But neither will he remain idle.
And how could you have such insight?
You're just
into
as
his
fake
plans?
as the elves.
The Well of Sorrows held many voices. And they speak to me now from across the ages. They hold wisdom. Secrets I never dreamed possible. But even they fear what Corypheus has become.
Oh.
Should we fear him more than his army?
Possibly. Luckily for you, he has a weakness. The dragon he calls is not truly an archdemon. It is a dragon in which Corypheus has infested part of his being. He
It's a
doubtless did so out of
Horcrux.
pride to emulate the gods of old. That pride can be exploited. Kill the dragon, and his ability to leap into other bodies is disrupted. He can be slain.
You're sure? If there are no bodies for him to jump to...
You assume there is a limit to the range of his power. There is not.
Then what do you propose? Killing the dragon is no simple task, if it could even be found.
There is a way to defeat the dragon, to match Corypheus in his power. The well whispers it to me now. Your help will be required, Inquisitor. Speak to me when you are ready, and we shall begin.
I'll see to Skyhold's defenses in the meantime.
We must plan for you to fight one last duel, my darling. This time for all of us. Once you find Corypheus, I suppose we must... wait.
I'll be thinking of you every step past Skyhold.
Flattering, but you have my permission to think of your battle. Please be sure to. I hope that you'll... Maker, I wish you didn't have to go.
You mean the world to me, Josephine Montillier.
Then return to me safely. I must attend to some tasks before you draw out our enemy. Do go before I begin to cry.
So, I'm still trying to wrap my mind around this.
Yeah.
We went to an elven rune, so a witch could consume a pool of magical goo and then walked through a mirror. And wound
Yes.
up back here. Have I mentioned that the shit that happens to you is crazy? I don't want to think about this anymore. You want to discuss something normal?
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
How can you still have faith?
I've questioned it at times, but I found comfort in faith when life offered little. Corypheus will retaliate. It's only a matter of time. We must draw strength wherever we can.
From moments like this, perhaps?
There are fewer of those lately.
There's time now.
Once again, a subject that probably could have been a little more nuanced. Or not nuanced, but like more, there's more to it. Could have been more detailed. Oh.
The Temple of Mythal was extraordinary. In all my journeys, I never dreamed of finding anything like it. What will you do with the power of the well once Corypheus is dead?
I won't know the answer until Corypheus is defeated.
Yet they are already asking you to answer. Restore the Chantry? Destroy the Chantry? If you do nothing, someone else will answer in your stead. Whatever you do, choose wisely. Forgive my melancholy. Corypheus has cost us much. The Temple of Mythal did not deserve such a fate. The orb he carries, and its stolen power, that at least we may still recover. With luck, some of the past may yet survive.
Thank you, Solus. We couldn't have done this without you.
You are welcome.
Oh, I mean, you didn't have to, like, you know, act so arrogant about it. I just want to say thank you because your knowledge is kind of necessary for this.
We'll talk later. Goodbye.
I was pondering who might be divine, and it suddenly occurred to me. Is it so ridiculous for the Grand Clerics to support me? Why shouldn't they?
I think you would make a good divine.
I am glad to hear it. Your support may persuade the Grand Clerics to vote in my favor. Justinia wanted the Chantry to grow, but her reforms never took root. She was held back by tradition and was too gentle to force change. I won't make that mistake.
You can't force people to change their minds.
Then how will change ever come? People do not simply happen upon enlightenment. Most must be carried there. Justinia thought the circles needed to change. But why stop there? The Chantry alienated potential allies by brutalizing elves and belittling dwarves. If we could bring them into the fold, wouldn't we have peace? There are those who would cling to the old ways, of course. But they will see. I would make them see. But I've rambled on too long. I am not divine. Yet.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds. The Archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
We'll deal with whatever he throws at us.
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
You don't seem concerned about that.
I'm terrified. Yet I have faith in you. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
You'll be the next divine, I assume.
That has not happened yet.
Am I
But it
am I
may.
double?
If the
Am
Maker
I like
wills
to?
it,
Am I
then
like
yes, I
double
will answer
dipping
his call.
by supporting both of them as
Blessed are they who
divine?
stand before the
What will
corrupt and the
happen?
wicked and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first? That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye. We're kicking this guy's ass.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
I mean, you kind of do the same.
It's hard for any of us to make sense of. Corypheus is using ancient magic.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not, could I have saved the real Cole?
Oh, yeah, no, he is putting it in context of himself. You did what you knew at the time.
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father. His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
I like that my spawn point is right here on the ledge where we were talking. That's not, that's a nice detail. All right, so I'm getting in the episode here after all that. The main story, the exploration, the talking to everyone about it. I'll see you guys next week when I think I'll be finishing up the game. Either there's 2 more steps. I don't know.